The following is a presentation of TFNN. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Every trading day, live at 10 a.m. Eastern. Call now, toll free at 877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 120, NASDAQ off 37, S&P's down 17, gold contract down $3, trading 18.87 an ounce. You get silver down 14 cents, $26 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 26 cents, $48.62 a barrel. Notes and bonds. 10-year note up one tick, 137.28. The 30-year up 5 at 172.26. King dollar up 214 ticks, trading 90.035. The euro is at 122. The yen is at 103.35, and the British pound is at 134 to 1 U.S. dollar. Tom O'Brien, what's going on?
Happy Friday, man.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Tesla. Happy NDX 100. We're going to see it all coming into the close today, folks.
And this is the last Friday of trading for 2020, man.
You know what? When I heard, at the house and listening to your program saying it's Christmas next Friday, man, I'm saying, oh, my God, man, I got to get shopping.
You got to get shopping. Say it again. Totally.
That's crazy,
totally.
Man. Christmas next Friday.
It is. And then the next Friday after that is January 1st of 2021.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So let's deal with Tesla first, folks, okay?
Let's deal with them, totally.
Yeah, because this is going to get so intriguing watching this shake out. And, you were explaining on your program, Tom, is that, the bottom line is that what happens, folks, is that if you, in your prospectus, okay, if you're an S&P 500 stock, the bottom line is that you got to own Tesla at the close. The real kicker here is that...
If you're a benchmark, yeah.
Yeah, is that the market on close orders today are going to be insane. So it's going to be, the question is that do they have the stock on the other side of it to sell to them?
Sure.
And
when I tried to... Yeah, go ahead.
Well, broker-dealers and, in general, some of them will take a risk. Okay, so what ends up happening, let's say that you're a broker-dealer, right? And you got market on close. They're going to say, okay, am I going to sell it or not sell it? Do I have it? You know what I'm saying? Because they can do that. That's what ends up happening.
Sure.
But it's going to be a mind-blower, folks, okay? Because market on close orders are like insane. And we'll get a heads up before it, on the Bloomberg, what ends up happening. Well, on most things, you can see the market on close orders coming in.
Okay.
And it's going to be weird, man.
It is. Because like I was saying, it's if you ever wanted to own Tesla, man, you would not be the person saying, I'm going to wait until the day that all the funds have to buy it and I'm going to compete with them to buy it, right? So in theory, everybody that wants to be in, besides those that are forced to wait for it, which the benchmark funds are.
Exactly.
Is probably in, waiting for, hopefully, as is the case, to credit to anybody who's kept it, man, we opened at an all-time high today in Tesla, right? Maybe that's the trade, man. Maybe you buy it every single day until the day of reckoning and you sell it on the open at $684.75. I don't know. Maybe it spikes to $800 by the end of the day. Who knows? But what's so interesting is in normal times, things don't get too out of whack because everybody knows this thing is going to trade on Monday too, right? So it's like, people would be selling it down potentially ahead of those close orders, knowing they're going to come in, supply meeting demand, right?
Right.
But the part I found so worrisome is that there's no level of value that's reasonable on this stock. There's I've seen articles written that Wall Street can't decide whether it's worth $80 and $980.
I know.
So that's where things get so dicey, because normally there'd be a consensus estimate, right, of earnings, of revenue, of where this stock belongs. Big money wouldn't allow it to get too far away from it just because there'd be too big of an opportunity. They would step in. In this equity, I don't know how somebody steps in because I don't know where reasonable is. That's all that I keep trying to. Yeah.
And now, okay, so now let's switch. We're going to switch to the NDX 100 now, folks, because at the close also, at the NDX 100, you're going to have Peloton going in the NDX 100. So the bottom line is that, like, let's just say the Qs have to buy Peloton at the close out here today. So you're trading 138. You have Expedia, EXPE, coming out of the NDX 100 at the close. You have Ultra Salon, ULTA, coming out at the close.
That's right. I knew I couldn't remember one of them. It was Alta I was trying to figure out.
Then Citrix, CTXS, is coming out at the close. And then MRVL, Marvell Technologies, is going in at the close. So this is going to be a wild close, man. And on top of that, of course, we get option expiration.
Yes, across the board. Yeah. I know.
This is something else, man. Yeah.
Because now, so we focus on Tesla, right? So they got to pull companies out of the S&P 500. They have to sell some of the other companies. And normally, folks, I think it was like Facebook when they got added, right? The lead up was there, then they traded off 10 to 20% after they got added. Because it really is, you think about it, just like I said, folks, if you ever want to be in Tesla, you never wait until Monday after it's added to the S&P 500 to build a position, right? So there's going to be a wane of demand, to say the least, because everything that has been priced in to go well for Tesla, it's all there, man. It's it. They're in the S&P 500. They're profitable for multiple quarters. The future is rosy. All the benchmark funding is tied to it. Who's supporting that at almost $700 a share, man? Remembering that it's split 5 for 1. That's $3,500 a share. And we were laughing and almost saying Elon belonged in jail with the SEC for saying he was going to take it at 420 because it was so ridiculous that he would manipulate the stock like that, right? And now we're trading at $3,500 almost for that equity according.
I know. It's amazing. And so at the close today, what's going to be interesting, I had a couple targets yesterday, Tom, saying they wanted to short Tesla. I says, please don't short Tesla. Now, what I suggested, basically, I says, okay, if you're going to do that, the bottom line is that if you know the option market, what you have to do is that you'd have to wait till like 1 minute of 4.
I heard you talk. Go ahead.
And get some kind of option strategy. But I think that's even like risky beyond belief, because I have seen, folks.
Now, when you say, just when you say wait for the option, I don't think, can you initiate new option positions on the day of expiration?
Yeah, for the next month. Yes.
For the next month. Then that's what I was wondering. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Right. So.
Or the next week or whatever. Okay. That's
exactly. Week or month. Right. It wouldn't be for the. Yeah. Well, you can, but then it's.
Right. No, I was just trying to understand. Yeah.
So the problem is this. I have seen. Let's just get Tesla up here for a second. The couple of the biggest ones I've seen. So Tesla is at 668, right? I have seen. I'm just going to give you an idea. I have seen a stock at a close like this go from 668 and then have prints of like 720 at the close. That dramatic. And
all I'd add to it is there's never been a day like this, so I don't know you've seen it because we never seen anything like what's about to happen. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean, but the markets were smaller, and the bottom line is that they've done this before, and some of them would just go out because I never could figure out why funds. Until I realized that in the perspectives, would you buy it at close? It's like, buy at close? Well, why are you buying at close? But that's what they have to do, So the bottom line is then Monday morning, it opens up that $40 lower. It's crazy, man. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. We have the Dow Industrials right now down 74, NASDAQ off 16, S&P's off 13.5. We'll come right back.
If you're not currently using the TAS Profile Scanner when looking at setting up your trading opportunities, then your arsenal is short a mighty weapon. The TAS Profile Scanner is a standalone piece of software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, TAS understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. You also gain access to the webinar that Steve Dahl and Tom O'Brien just hosted, The Best Way to Use the TAS Profile Scanner to Profit. This webinar archive is available for all subscribers immediately upon signing up. All new subscriptions also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Start your subscription by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services tab. Sign up today. Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. Do you have broken or unwanted jewelry, diamonds, watches, coins, silverware, and other collectibles that you would like to turn into cash? Tiger Precious Metals and Stones will pay fair market value. We make it easy to turn your precious metals that are sitting around in your house into cash. Call Andy now at 727-329-8245, and he will walk you through our safe and secure process. Andy has been in the business buying and selling precious metals for over 15 years. Call Andy now at 727-329-8245.
TFNN has just launched our Tiger Dollar Holiday Sale. For a limited time, we've doubled all the Tiger Dollar bonuses, where you can now get up to a 20, 30, or even a 40% bonus on your Tiger Dollar purchase. Tiger Dollars are good for all TFNN newsletters, webinars, and services and never expire. Whether you're a current subscriber or just thinking of signing up for any TFNN products in the future, this is a great time to get your Tiger Dollars. Happy holidays from all of us at TFNN.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 100, Nasdaq's off 10, S&Ps are off 13.5. We're talking Tesla, and so Tom, why don't can you set up a put spread for us here, man?
Yeah. So what I was even thinking about, if I was making the trade, if you're going out to next Friday, you definitely open yourself up to movements ahead of time, but you really don't have to wait until that late in the day, man. Things might be crazy. You're buying options with 5 days of volatility priced in if you're pushing it. Now, these ones I have up here are going to be through December 24th. Okay, so really they're through next Thursday, right? Because the market is closed on Friday. Yeah. So these options are going to expire Thursday. I would probably get in before that time because you don't know how quick this is moving. I mean, unless you want to put in a market order, sometimes when the market's moving that quickly, to put in a limit order, depending where you are on the option market, it's just moving so quickly, right? You have to maybe give it a few tries. I'm just giving you my experience. I'm resetting the price. It's moving so quick. Yeah. Just something to consider because, my goodness.
So it's important to understand, folks, when Tommy just says maybe a market order, this is what ends up happening inside the option market, right? Because we tell people, you really don't want a market order. If you got liquidity and the equities are options, okay, you can try one option first to see how this goes, but you can do that. I do that in the Qs, and I do that when I'm trading the Qs, too, okay?
Sorry, you put in market orders?
I do. When I'm trading them fast like that, okay? But that's only because I know they're that liquid, and because I know them so well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I just got to say I would not do that tonight with Tesla, though.
No, I know that. I know that.
I just don't want to cloud the conversation, because
I know that. You had brought up market order. That's why I just was trying to clarify that.
No, for sure. Don't do that.
I'm not saying to do it. Believe me, I got it.
I'm saying don't do it, though, because you're going to see bids
because you never know what you're going to get. No, I know.
No. Just please let me finish. You're going to see bids and asks disappear. You're going to see the market completely widen because that's what happens on super volatile events. Because just imagine you're on the other side of that trade. You need that wide bid-ask spread to be able to facilitate the risk you're taking.
That's right.
So on the SPYs, I agree, are great, right? They trade options straight to the penny. But on an act like Tesla, you might see a $4 or $5 spread in some of these option contracts. And if you enter at market, man, you're just burning money in your pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So what's cool is here. So number one, I'll back this up, right? So we have the option chains that go down the list, okay?
Yeah.
So here are the ones that expired today. $41, and I don't think you can buy new positions. Maybe it depends on what your trade is, but it's good they don't let you do that. Whoops, where's my underlying? There's my option chain. So we jump right to the ones that expire on the 24th. Now, right away, I love this number, $101 move, man, they're implying, okay? It would make sense. Tesla's at 670. I think we'd all say, yeah, that's a fair estimate that it might jump up to 775 or 575 by next Thursday.
Yeah.
So you get into it, and one of the trades I put together is like, let's say, so Tesla's trading at 670 right now. If you wanted to go bearish, like you were talking about, the example, right?
Yes.
Somebody wants to short it. Maybe what you do is you go out to that Thursday, and what you're going to do, folks, is you're going to be the one buying a put, right? Because you want to go down. Okay, so you're the one paying the premium for this, okay?
Yes.
And let's say we put a put, and this is where your own market bias, folks. You know, I'm just putting out one possible trade. We're at 670. You buy a put $10 below the market, okay? You buy the 660 put, which is right now, you're $10 out of the money, and this thing's going to cost you $38.
Okay.
So you got to get all the way down to almost 620 to break even on that contract, right?
Right.
But what you do is you say, you know what, I'm not sure I want it to go all the way down there. And so you say, I'm going to cap my profits by selling somebody else back a put and cutting some of my investments, right? So here's what it looks like. Let's say you go all the way down to 600, because there's still a lot of value, as might be. I mean, look at this. At 600, oh, wait, I gotta expand how many spreads we got on here. But at 600, the spread is still trading. You're going to be able to absorb, you're going to be able to get back $17 of the 38 you put up by selling a 600 put.
Right.
Okay, which is pretty cool. So that puts our debit to just $21 as opposed to the 38 if we just bought the 600, right? And so we're putting up $21. It's 100 shares. So per contract, I love these charts on the Analyze tab on the Thinkorswim platform because charts, graphics are everything. Our max loss is 2,100, anywhere up to 660, right? Then we start gaining value because we have the right to sell it at 660. We achieve our max profit at the 600 zone because then we're forced to give somebody else that right back to sell it. But you can see it's basically risking one to make two. Yes, Tesla needs to trade down about 10% for that number, but I like that trade a lot more. Now, here's maybe you don't want that big of a move, right? Maybe you say, okay, and this is what I love playing with when I'm making trades for the newsletter. I say, what if I just look for a $30 profit zone? What if I just look for it to go down to 630?
Yes.
Now we're only putting up $12.70, okay? And we have a max profit of 1,700, but we achieve that max profit at 630 instead of about 600.
That's pretty intense,
so these
man.
are these are trades, you know, and that's how I look at it. What's your market bias?
Right.
How far do you think it has the ability to go down? What do you think you're willing to pay for that, et cetera, et cetera. But at least we know, capped out on this trade, you're capped out at $12. Your break even, as you see on the chart, becomes, what is it, 660 minus what you're putting up. You're looking at about 647.50 is your break even. Not bad, man.
No.
When Tesla's going to move, you know.
And you get 4 days.
Yes, correct.
Right?
You got 4 days, not just tonight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, man.
And
folks, okay, you can get Tommy's newsletter by coming over to our website at TFNN. It's Rocket Equities and Options. You're going to see it right under newsletters, man. Check it out. So, volatility out here, you know, got a couple little spikes down. We'll see where this thing's going to shake out as we go through the trading day out here. What's intriguing is that, you know, Microsoft took off like a rocket ship, man. And then, you know, not just as fast, but it's intriguing, man. We got up to this 220 yesterday. You back down to 217. And the thing that's wild about this, folks, okay, I mean, this takes a lot to do anything. There's 7.5 billion shares outstanding, man. So it's just so intriguing that even Microsoft, I mean, you know, has volatility in it now. I mean, Microsoft used to lay dead for a long period of time, and now guess what, man? I mean, that thing is moving, man. So
I wonder if any of that, I'm sure some of it, but how much it all matters. There's so many moving parts right now. I was just going to say that hacking scandal, which is just, man, this thing is going to be written about in history, folks. It's if everything wasn't going on, if we didn't have a pandemic with thousands of people dying every day, if we didn't have a transition going on right now that makes up its own story every single day in terms of just, you know, maintaining the news, this hacking story, Microsoft involved in it, I'm sure that's part of it. but you just got government agencies everywhere, the biggest tech companies in our country. So that might be part of what's going on there.
And you know what just happened? This is intriguing, too, that the Pentagon just stopped briefing the transition team. So it's like, okay, man, did something else happen at the Pentagon? This just came across this morning. The Pentagon stopped briefing the Biden's transition team. It's like,
I see the headline up there.
Really?
If you click on it, does it say anything? I know usually it's just headlines,
the first one
right?
normally does. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay, Acting Defense Chris Miller has ordered the agency to stop cooperation with the Biden transition, citing senior administration officials. It's like, okay, well, is that because...
You tell a lot by somebody how they act when they lose, man. I'll leave it at that. It's pathetic.
Well, I'm thinking about the hacking, man. Is that they don't want them to know what was hacked? It's pretty intense, man.
It's pathetic, so...
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. We have the Dow Industrials down 135, Nasdaq's up 12, S&P's are down 17. We'll come right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks.
If you're a trader in the market looking to find the path that leads to maximizing profits while decreasing risk, then now is a great time to try out Dave White's daily trading service, The Path of Least Resistance. Through the use of options and equity trades, Dave advises his subscribers on a daily basis of the current market conditions and what possible trade setups are on the horizon. The Path of Least Resistance is published every trading morning, often with updates intraday when initiating trades or closing out positions. Dave White has advised his clients of some outstanding winning options and equity trades in recent months, and now is a great time to try it out for yourself. New subscribers to the Path of Least Resistance receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the types of options and equity trades that are available by signing up for the Path of Least Resistance today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com and selecting the newsletter tab. Sign up today. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's down 167. You get the Nasdaq off 12. S&Ps are off 18. And, I was listening, I guess, was it yesterday morning or today? Oh, no, it was on the news yesterday when you did the news, Tommy, about you did the correlation between the fine that Robinhood got compared to what it might go. What was that number again, man? That was
so
like nothing.
Robinhood, they're looking to go IPO to the tune of about $20 billion.
Wow.
And they got fined $65 million yesterday. That's the same thing as if you or I or anybody has $1 million business.
Yeah.
That's a big business, right? You got a business that's worth $1 million, and you get fined about $3,200 for basically the entire structure that allows you to build that $1 million business. $3,200.
That's fine.
And if you even take it back to FINRA, I believe, fined them $1.5 million.
Okay.
You're talking. I forget what it was, but obviously
that's wild, man.
Tiddlywinks, man. It's $1 million. It's marginal, as we all know. So that's why I know you're saying, man, that's a lot of money for them.
I did. I mean, and it is, but that's
They're going
nothing.
IPO at
That's
$20
just
billion,
part of,
you know?
That's like cleaning your office, man.
I mean, if the interest alone you could pull in with $1 million business, loaning money or whatever it is, right? So it's a good number, but it's got to be bigger because there's no incentive, man. If you tell me I can start a $20 business and all I got to do is do some actions and I'll get fined $65 million once I'm going IPO for $20 billion.
Yeah.
I'd say, where's the hook, man? Sign me up.
All day long.
Exactly, all day long.
All day long. Let's go take a look at Nike. So Nike is coming out with their numbers, and one of our tigers in the den, he had a great point. It's like, okay, Nike's coming out with their numbers. It's quad witching. It's Friday. It's going into the weekend. It's like, are these going to be good, or are they want to come out at the best possible day that no one's around?
Totally. Talk about getting lost in the shuffle of everything going on. Yeah.
Exactly. So Nike, folks, is going to be looking for, let's see, what are they? They're going to be looking for $10.6 billion on the top line, 62 cents in the bottom line. And we take a look at this. It's not a bad setup, man. I mean, it looks to me like it can get down to this $1.30. And then most of these, that was like the last day we had volume on any of these equity, not any of them, but just a lot of them. Let's put it that way. Yeah, so that's basically sitting out there like a sore thumb. If we go to FDX, now they came out last night, and right now they're down 13, and you can see that was setting up the same way. I mean, the last time we had any action with there was, I think this must be November, is that? It's, September 20th or something. And so they spent, evidently, a huge amount of money on expenses, right?
It seems like
cost.
That's what it was, yeah. Which is never really that worrisome, right? In terms of if it's a strong business and they're spending money on even capital expenditure, workers, that likes, and growing the top line.
Now, you had a put spread in this too, right? You had a put spread in this, right?
I had a call spread. We sold a call spread, and it's kind of goes the methodology saying, listen, man, this stock is a rocket ship. FedEx, I'd love to own FedEx in the long-term portfolio, right? But you just traded from 80 to 305. You just traded pre-COVID from 160 to almost a double bagger. The room for upside from here, when the S&Ps are at 3,700, and this is what played into it too, because we made this trade actually 2 days ago, and I said, you know what, I like the fact that maybe the upside to the S&P is a little capped here. So you don't want to see the market run up and bring FDX up if you're selling a call spread, right? Yeah. So I say I like the fact that, all the expectations are built into FedEx. All the expectations are built in to the market in general. I'm going to sell somebody else a call at 305, and I'm going to cap my losses at 310 because I really think that the probability that this thing accelerates higher, they would have had to conquer the world, man, to be up at 340, 350, right?
Sure.
It's all priced in.
Right.
That was the methodology. Doesn't mean I'm always right, but it seems to pan out on this one, man. It's just tough to live up to the expectations when we got the S&P at 3,700, and all of these stocks are just priced for just, no bad news, basically.
And this one expires today, right?
Yes, it does.
Oh, you're going to have a good close, man.
Yeah, it's nice when these trades go easy because not only, and I think we made this 2 days ago. Let me pull it up real quick.
Yeah, it was 2 days ago you made it.
Yeah, so we made it on Wednesday, and that was part of the thinking was, again, that, the odds I saw of the S&P accelerating higher from Wednesday to Thursday to Friday, so I said, I don't want to wait till Thursday, but it did creep higher, which was against our position, right? You come into the close near about 292. We have a max profit up to 305, and it trades off, so...
Nice.
And this was pricing, to go through the methodology for people out there listening too. Yeah. This had about a $17 move in either direction, okay, with options for this week. So what I did is I really pushed it. And I said, I'm just going to sell that type of move in just this direction, which is even magnified, right? I choose a directional bias, and then I looked at that $17 move. You take the 288, that pushes you to about 305, and that's where we went.
Right. Because that's still defined risk. That you weren't one. That's
completely.
Really
now,
important.
in this trade, folks,
right?
Because we were trading at 290, we were risking $4 to make one there. Okay, because your risk for the trade is that we have exposure from 305 to 310. Right. So we incur the losses because we're actually giving somebody else the right, essentially, to buy it at 305 and to sell it at 310.
That's
and
right.
So if it runs through that level,
so no one's going to buy it.
That's right. We'll just keep the market. And geez, this S&P, man, we're down 20 points now. It's kind of just crawling. We'll see.
Pretty wild, man.
Hey, can I jump back to that story about the Pentagon chief? I hope people pull this one up. This one, not a lot makes my skin crawl these days, man. But I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Basically, you have the Secretary of Defense who stepped in on November 9th after Trump fired the previous Secretary of Defense, saying it's too hard for him to host transition meetings while doing their jobs. This is Secretary of Defense, folks, saying it's too hard to transition our government ahead of a January 20th transition.
Right. Yeah. And we're getting attacked.
I don't know how you're on board with that, okay? So reality matters. Transitions of power matter. That's what makes America so great. And it's not happening. And I don't know how you square that one.
Oh, it's serious business, man. It's
very,
the
very
cyber
serious.
attacks. I can't even imagine. It had yesterday. I mean, they went into basically. They didn't. I don't think they got inside the actual plants, but they basically had.
They had it all.
3 nuclear plants that they're going after too. I mean, it's serious business.
There's a time to make sure the next administration is briefed from the Department of Defense. We're exactly 1 month out, man. If you were in a corporate environment and you had a new CEO coming in and somebody did that, say, get this guy out of here. What are you talking about?
Well, you stock the tank, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's insanity. Yeah, here we are. So hopefully people wake up, man.
Yeah, big time. Let's take a look inside the Dow Industrials, the strength versus the weakness out here today. And we're down 164. So you got United Health putting negative 35 points, Amgen 19, Nike 14. Putting positive points, you get Dow DuPont 3 points, Disney 2. So there's you don't have the action in there at all. NDX 100, Baidu is up 4%. You get Tesla up 2.3. NetEase is up 2. Taken away from it. Moderna down 4. It looks like Moderna, that was the 3-gap play up. That might have been the high. I mean, we'll see,
Pretty wild, right?
Yeah,
Pretty wild how all of these, they accelerate, and then the good news comes, the day of reckoning. Is that what's going to be what happens with Tesla, man?
So weird. I know.
Oh, boy.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. Are you looking to buy or sell gold, silver, platinum, coins, or bullion? We can help. At Tiger Precious Metals and Stones, we specialize in the buying and selling of gold, silver, as well as collectible U.S. and foreign coins. We not only buy your unwanted or broken jewelry, but you can trade that in for gold and silver coins, too. Call Andy now at 727-329-8245 for a quote over the phone and to lock in the current market price. Call us now at 727-329-8245.
TFNN has just launched our Tiger Dollar Holiday Sale. For a limited time, we've doubled all the Tiger Dollar bonuses, where you can now get up to a 20, 30, or even a 40% bonus on your Tiger Dollar purchase. Tiger Dollars are good for all TFNN newsletters, webinars, and services and never expire. Whether you're a current subscriber or just thinking of signing up for any TFNN products in the future, this is a great time to get your Tiger Dollars. Happy holidays from all of us at TFNN.
If you haven't checked out the newsletters page of TFNN.com, what are you waiting for? All of the TFNN newsletters are informative, up-to-date, affordable, and a must-have for every trader looking to gain a competitive informational edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets to offer you the very latest in market news. Plus, new subscribers get to test drive our newsletters risk-free for 30 days. From all aspects of the markets, including stocks, bonds, metals, commodities, and tech, there's a newsletter to fit your needs exclusively from TFNN. Stay informed each day you trade and get that competitive edge that will help you stay ahead of the game. Visit our newsletters page by going to TFNN.com and click the newsletters button near the top of the page. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrial's down 152. You get the Nasdaq off 17. S&Ps are off 18. And folks, as you come over to our website at TFNN, right under featured content, you're going to see this is the 18th. It expires this weekend, folks. So if you want to save some money, if you have product at TFNN, meaning any of the newsletters, if you're thinking of getting any in the future, bottom line, it's a great way to save quite a bit of money. We have our Target Dollar sale. It is over. What is it, Sunday night, Tom? Is that how it works?
Sunday night, that's right. So, man, we ran it for 2 weeks, man. That was a fast 2 weeks, but it ends this weekend on Sunday. That's right.
Okay. So the way Target Dollars work, folks, is that they're good at all product at TFNN, no expiration date, and they are totally transferable. You can buy $500 worth of Target Dollars, you get an extra 100. 20% bonus. You can buy 1,000, you get 1,300, which is a $300 bonus, 30%. And the max is you can buy 1,500, which gets you 2,100, making $600 bonus, 40%. So if you have product right now, it's a no-brainer. If you are thinking of getting product in the future, bottom line, check it out, man. It's a way that you can save quite a bit of money.
For those current subscribers out there, I'm actually always surprised that more current subscribers don't take advantage of it, because it's very easy just to let subscriptions recur, right? I mean, that it is. But get some Target Dollars, folks. Apply them, because we have a lot of subscribers, and they just don't use them, and it's a great deal. And we've run this a couple times a year. Normally, it's 10, 15, or 20%, right? So normally, to get a 20% bonus, you have to spend the upper level of $1,500. Well, now we're offering the 20% for the $500. And if you spend the $1,500, you get $600 extra Tiger Dollars, man. Right. So it's a great deal.
And we got it automated now, too, right? So
that's right.
Yeah. So what happens, folks, is that you don't have to do anything. Those are real dollars in your account.
Yeah, you apply them once, folks. You get your code, you apply it once, and then for the life of your account at TFNN, if you pay for anything, those Target Dollars are tied to your account, and they're automatically used. You'll see it anytime you check out, just like an Amazon credit, right? When you check out of Amazon, you got a gift card in there. It says, hey, you got gift credits that are going to be used. Same thing at TFNN.
Pretty wild. Let's go take a look at FireEye over here, FEYE. So Dave is saying that there's rumors out here that Blackstone may go after it or something. Let's say. Oh,
it's up almost 11%, so something's happening.
Well, you know what's so wild about this? Think about this for a second, right? FireEye was the first one, folks. That was the company that basically got hacked first, right? That came out publicly, right? That's what ended up happening. I believe,
yes,
right?
and they came out publicly, and I said, how does a firm like that get hacked? And then it basically got revealed everybody got hacked. So,
I know. So what I'm thinking, it's like, okay, watch this. You know, this is a serious deal, folks. Okay, and Blackstone has so much money that they're saying, okay, hold it, man. Why don't we go after them? That, you know, this is because of the fact that everyone's got hacked on this. It's like, okay, hold it. This is like a different situation now, fundamentally. It's like, okay.
I agree. They're not to blame, right?
Yeah, you're at Lowe's. I mean, you're at $15. It's like, okay, man. There's going to have to be more money put into security, folks.
Oh, the stock was trading at about $15.50 before this news broke, and it looks like it broke last Tuesday for them. Okay, last Tuesday night.
Right.
And yeah, you went to $13, and you're exactly, I would say exactly right, man.
And I think they, you know, one of the Tigers is saying they used SolarWinds. I suspect everyone that got hacked was using SolarWinds inside the system. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like when there's blood in the street, and that's, you know, Blackstone comes in, man. It's like.
Oh, right. And what are they? I'm pulling up the fundamentals right now. You're talking about, oh my goodness, $3.7 billion. That's like tiddlywinks to a company like that.
It is. It's like, you know, and they have the power, the political power for contracts. Whether it doesn't matter whether the Republicans or Democrats in for them. That's
the future, man. I mean, it's not, you know, I mean, somebody mentioned in the den, we got a lot of great conversations just saying, you know, whether it's building boats, we got to start building our you know, technology. You know, that's not where warfare is taking place right now, man. It's not. We need the technology. We need that security for sure.
This is really like the old Star Wars movies, man. Right? We're really close to it. I mean, that's.
And it was the man Duffy, thanks, in the den, saying that's right. Defense resources, you know, it's got to be cybersecurity instead of aircraft carriers. We need it all, but man, we need some money in cybersecurity after seeing this impact. And the shame of it is the harm's done. You know, we got to move on and make sure it doesn't happen again because the harm is done, man.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. So let's go over and take a look at the dollar. So the dollar, folks, got toasted and roasted this week. You got a bounce happening out there, up 273 ticks. I want to show you something, man. You know, I've been hell-bent on this 88. And now, you know, guess what? Now you're going to hear me being hell-bent on 81. And because when the way that this is coming into the 88, it's like, you know, so, see, the 88 had to do with the last swing low that was out there. Now, what's so intriguing about the last swing low, though, is that it stopped right in the middle of the, you know, the building. Like, you know, I always equate these to 3 deckers in South Boston because that's how I grew up, folks, okay? And it's very unusual that you stop in the middle of the stairs and don't get to a landing. And that's what happened in 2018. Now, when I look at this on a monthly, it's like, hey, man, this could be a very large ABC down. It's a straight line move, and just goes down to 81, you know, and that's where the big support is. So this is going to be intriguing as to how we attack this 88. And we'll see, you know. So
you've been talking about it a lot, man, and it's been quite the move so far. So it's awesome to watch. We'll see.
Yeah, and it makes sense to me because what ends up happening, folks, is that, as our man Teddy Cakestad always says, you know, it doesn't mean that the dollar is just getting sold down. It means that the euro is going up and the pound is going up. And in both cases, I can see them going up because they've been down for so long. I mean, you know, these things are at lows, man. You know, so that doesn't take much for them to get higher. And, you know, on a longer-term basis, they have been higher than, a lot higher than where we are right now. So... And then the yen, just to finish this off, the yen does look like that it wants to go to lower price, and that's much higher for the yen. You're getting a bounce out here today, but if we pop this onto a weekly, what you're going to see, I believe that we actually broke the bottom. Yeah, we did. Well, it didn't hold, though. Let's see. 100.28. Well, we're at 103.28. We're at 103.47. You know, but that spike down there is a big one. So... it's amazing, you know, on currencies. We don't get into currencies a lot, folks. I mean,
I told not to cut you off only because the segment. I was going to try and get people over to that interview if they don't get a chance. On Wednesdays, we talk to Teddy. Folks, head on over to our YouTube station. You just search TFNN. All right, you'll see our TFNN, and I'll even start over. You search TFNN. You're going to select our channel here. You can subscribe. I encourage you. But you go to the videos right here, okay?
Yeah.
And you can see any of our videos, folks. And if you want to see Teddy Kegstad, it was Wednesday morning. There it is, December 16th. I'm circling it, okay?
Nice.
You can see it right here. Any of the videos we do, the interviews we do. Steve Dahl was on that morning as well. Taz Market Profile Scanner. We got a sale going on for Taz. Save $100 off your first month. But check out this Teddy interview. That was a great interview, man. December 16th. Right on the TFNN YouTube channel. You can find that again under the videos tab after you come to our TFNN channel on YouTube, and it's free to subscribe. You get all our videos, and that's an easy way for all the archives there, folks. That was a great interview on those currencies, the way he talks about it, man. I encourage you.
I know. Great education, man.
Totally.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
Back in the day, I joined Hotel California in 2006, and like many of you, was drawn in by, as well as...
Whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows.
You see, I believe that everything in life happens for us, not to us. And Tom ignited the fire within me to want to learn how to master the markets. So how did I go from knowing nothing about technical analysis to becoming the #1 market timer for the S&P 500 in 2018 and the #2 market timer in 2019? Simply put, I hired coaches with a proven track record, which led me to a whole new set of tools that I created to interpret the message of buyers and sellers. I would love the opportunity to teach you this award-winning set of tools and to help you improve your market timing. You can test drive my newsletter service, Mastering Probabilities, for the next 30 days with no risk to you. Plus, you'll gain access to archive workshops that will take you step-by-step through my system. Sign up today by going to the homepage of TFNN.com and selecting Mastering Probability in the newsletter tab.
Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. The printing presses are working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The U.S. deficit has risen 200% in 1 year with no end in sight. The markets are looking for an additional stimulus bill to get us through this once-in-a-generation pandemic. There is no free lunch, folks. The more stimulus dollars put into the marketplace, the less your dollar is worth each and every day. This is the time to protect yourself with a portion of your portfolio in the metal market. The Gold Report comes out each Monday morning. I bisect and dissect the dollar, silver, gold, the XAU, and the HUI. The Gold Report is a long-term hedge against the dilution of your buying power. The U.S. has put more than $6 trillion into the marketplace in the last 6 months, with more expected in the next few months. The market did and does need the stimulus, but it will have long-term implications on our buying power. The Gold Report comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to TFNN.com and order the Gold Report now. Protect your buying power. Order the Gold Report now.
With markets trading with extreme volatility and peaks and troughs everywhere, regardless of what you're looking at in the market, this is a great time to see the type of analysis Basil Chapman delivers for his subscribers every market day with the Opening Call newsletter. Basil has been analyzing markets, providing his take for subscribers to his trading services since 1984. Every morning, Basil publishes an update for his subscribers, along with weekend and evening updates when warranted. The Opening Call provides traders a daily market overview with regard to the direction of the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, along with specific recommendations, including stops and targets. You also gain instant access to Basil's subscriber webinar archive from earlier this year, a dark cloud cover, and essential market analysis. Ride the Chapman wave today by signing up for the Opening Call newsletter on the front page of TFNN.com under the newsletter tab. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Sign up today.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow down 158, Nasdaq off 19, S&P's off 17.5. And, we'll see if this baby wants to basically do another leg down. It's kind of hanging right where it was right from the get-go, Tom.
Yeah, and what's so interesting, Tesla's just like hanging so tight, man, in terms of 666. It was where it was when I started the show, but a pretty tight trading range, even with the S&P pulling back. It's something really interesting just to consider. And it's not really affecting the trading, but it's interesting to see when you got a stock like Tesla getting added that's so frothy, you could call it, at these levels.
Yeah.
And it's going to start having an impact on the S&P, folks, on Monday. So if you do get a harsh pullback after the add to the S&P that's happened to some other equities, again, Facebook comes to mind, they pull back 10, 20%. We're going back a while when that was added.
Oh, yeah.
But if you get that pullback, it's going to crush that S&P because you're the 6th largest company entering it, based on all sorts of crazy valuations, right?
Yes.
So just something to keep your eye on as you see Tesla really accelerating now. It's not just going to impact the NASDAQ 100. It's going to be in the S&P, and it's going to have an impact.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out, inside the NASDAQ, okay, so they're going to sell those stocks coming into the close. They're going to buy the other ones, right? But now, what's that going to do the Index 100? You know what I mean? It's like, okay.
It's so cool, man.
Yeah,
it is. That's why we all get to be traders, man.
Right.
Like Kevin said, right, if it was that easy and the market moved always the way it was supposed to, everybody would know the trade to make. So
there's no doubt. There's no doubt. Yeah. And if we take a look, let's just take a look at where we have, and we're going to have volume today, folks. Volume's, it's already massive. Look at this. We already get 35 million. We hit highs yesterday with 64 million in the SPY. You're at 35 million.
Get ready,
in an hour.
baby. Final Friday of 2020.
It's going to be a monster, man.
Perfect.
It is perfect.
You're going to have a good show at 3 o'clock today, man. I'll be listening. That'll be an interesting one.
We got our man, Think or Swim coming up next. Our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. I'll be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Go get him, folks.